Okay, question number 9. Write the explicit formula for the following geometric sequence: 8, 20, 50, 125, 312.5, and then find the 10th term in this sequence. So the first thing I want to do, right here it says, what is A1? So when I look at the first term, I see that A1 is actually 8. So I don't have to do any work to get that. I just have to record it. So 8 is A1, and that part's done. Now the next piece I need to write this formula is I need to know what R is. So I'm going to take my 8 and write an equation. 8 times R equals, in this case, 20. So the next step is to actually determine the value for R. So I need to get R alone. So I divide both sides by 8. And unfortunately, this isn't the most, pleasant number because we do get a decimal. R is actually 2.5. So I come over here and R is 2.5. Now I want to write the formula using the values that I have. So we start with A sub n. And our first thing we do is our first term. So I write an 8. I multiply 8 times the value of R, which in this case is 2.5. Then I raise it to the power of, so I have my exponent, n minus 1. And this is my explicit formula to describe the sequence. Now, the very last thing it says is find the 10th term. So if I'm looking for the 10th term, n equals 10. So if I keep doing this, starting with this number and keep going, somewhere way over here, I'm going to get a much different number, and I want to know what that number would be without having to go through the whole sequence. So A sub 10, everywhere that I see an n, I replace it with a 10, equals 8 times 2.5 raised to the power of 10 minus 1. Now, of course, a detail in there, I'm going to steal this, because the only thing we have to change for the next piece is 10 minus 1 is actually 9. And this is where I would not try to calculate this on my own. I'm going to go straight to a graphing or a scientific calculator and calculate. So when I put that in my graphing calculator, I still get kind of an ugly fraction, which will happen from time to time. So it's 1,953,125 all over 64. So that's how we do the explicit formula and find a value in a geometric sequence.